What's up everybody, it's Sean here, and I'm super excited to give you guys my review of the Concepts collaboration with New Balance on the Hyannis Blue 999. Today's video is sponsored by StockX, and for all my Canadian viewers out there, if you don't know, StockX is officially here in Canada. And they've rolled out what they call all-in pricing, which is the most honest pricing system out there. So while StockX prices may seem a bit higher than some of their competitors sometimes, in reality it's actually the lowest. With all-in pricing, that means every single cost that you're going to be paying is visible to you before you even check out. So that means the price of the product, the shipping cost, and any relevant duties or taxes you're going to be paying upfront with zero surprises at your door. So that means the price that you see on the app is the absolute final price you're paying, and FedEx and UPS isn't going to come knocking at your door asking for more money. In addition, StockX Canada helps to match Canadian sellers with Canadian buyers to help reduce any potential duties or taxes that you'd be paying if you're buying from someone overseas. So again, with StockX all-in pricing, you're going to have access to the biggest global selection for the lowest global prices of all current culture products. So jumping back to the shoes, these New Balance 999s is sort of my all-time grail. You see, back in 2011, New England-based boutique Concepts teamed up with New Balance for their very first collaboration, and it was called the Kennedy 999. And the Kennedy has pretty much been my New Balance grail since I can remember. Fast forward to 2017 though, Concepts and New Balance would sort of bring them back. So historically, the New Balance 999 is not a made in USA pair. However, for this re-release, which they've nicknamed Hyannis for the famous sailing village in Massachusetts, this pair, along with the red colorway which released together with this one, were actually made in the USA. And both this one and the red one were released at ComplexCon in 2017. This retailed for $200 US, which is roughly 250 Canadian, and the style code for this shoe is M999CP1. So first off, here's a quick look at the box, and if you know anything about Concepts collaborations, their special boxes are oftentimes just as good as the shoes themselves. So you can see the box here, it says Concepts is alive, and it looks like it's almost like written into the ground. On the very bottom, we have the Concept logo right here, and then for the sizing, instead of a sticker, they've circled the size which is visible right here. So all in all, just an amazing box, and it goes perfectly with the shoes. As for the shoes themselves, so this is a New Balance 999 silhouette, which is a bit rare to see these days, but it's always been near the top, if not the top New Balance silhouette for me. Diving into the details, on the toe box, this is covered in this white colored mesh. And right above this, we have this hit of this tan colored suede. Surrounding the outer edge of the toe box, we have this off-white or cream colored suede, which to the touch feels very buttery and very high quality. Covering the quarter panel of both sides of the shoe, we have this light gray colored suede, and then stitched on top of this, we have the signature New Balance N logo, which is done in a darker gray suede with a backing of reflective 3M underneath. The top two eyelets are done in this red colored TPU, and then as we move down, we have another hit of this darker suede, along with the off-white or cream colored suede surrounding the ankle collar area. Wrapping around the bottom of the back heel, we have this blue colored suede, which has this perforated look to it. And this differs from the original Kennedy 999 in that that one was not made in USA and they incorporated a ripstop nylon instead. Whereas for this one, it's a bit more elevated and they utilize a premium suede instead. And then embroidered on the lateral side only, we have 999 in white. Underneath this, at the very center of the back heel, we have this fuzzy beige colored suede, and we have New Balance embroidered in the center in red. Hanging off the shoe, there's this nautical flag inspired hang tag, which is constructed out of ripstop nylon, and we have Concepts branding embroidered in the center. For the laces, so these come standard with these white colored flat laces with this blue threading intertwining through it. This adds to the whole nautical sailing vibe of the shoe, and we have these blue lace tips with Concepts branding on it. If you're not feeling the white and blue laces, they also give us two extra lace options. So there's a plain gray colored lace, and also these white and red laces too. Underneath this, so the tongue is constructed out of this blue colored ripstop nylon on the bottom, and the top is covered in this gray colored suede. And we have this New Balance made in USA tag with these nautical inspired symbols at the very top. So both the backside of the tongue and the inner collar of the shoe is lined in this nautical inspired print. And the insole is done in the same way as well, but we have that same triangular flag that we saw on the hang tag. This is stitched onto the heel, and it's finished off again with Concepts branding in the center. So the upper of the New Balance 999 sits atop this full-length foam midsole. The midsole is painted in white on the forefoot, a light gray in the middle, and on the back heel we have this absorbed crash pad, which is much stiffer and sturdier compared to the foam on the forefoot. Right above this we have this light gray colored TPU heel clip, which gives you added structure and stability for the back end of the shoe. And then turning the shoe over to the bottom, the outsole is constructed out of a combination of this light gray and dark gray colored rubber, and right in the center we have the New Balance logo. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this Hyannis 999. For those wondering how these fit, so I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side, and this being a made in USA pair, I opted to go a half size down for a 9.5. Normally for the 999 when they're made in Asia, for example, I can stick true to size and they fit me great. But for some reason, the made in USA pairs normally run a bit bigger, so if you're looking to pick this up on the secondary market, I'd recommend going a half size down. Next up, in terms of comfort, so as far as New Balances go, the 999 isn't my favorite from a comfort standpoint, but overall it's not bad. I feel like it gives you a good combination of cushioning and support, with the forefoot area being a bit softer and the back heel with its absorbed crash pad being a bit more sturdy. So if you're looking for a shoe that has a ton of underfoot softness, then this model might not be the best for you, but if you're looking for more of a well-rounded sneaker, then you're probably going to enjoy the feeling of these. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and craftsmanship, all in all, I was very pleased. I've never owned a pair of the original Kennedys, but even based off of interviews from Concepts directly, they've stated that this being a made in USA pair, the quality on these guys are better and more improved over the original Kennedys. So I felt like all the materials were top notch, the suedes especially felt very high quality, and the overall build and craftsmanship on my pair, to me at least, felt flawless. So this pretty much personifies what New Balance quality is all about, and one of the reasons why I love the brand. With all that being said now, let's lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. All in all, even though this isn't the original Kennedy pair, the fact that it's basically recrafted, giving us better materials, and it pretty much looks identical, I can officially say that my quest for my New Balance Grail is over. I think this is just a beautiful colorway, and while the 999 isn't necessarily the most popular silhouette, it's one that I just love. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Concepts and New Balance 999 in this blue Hyannis colorway. What do you guys think about this model, and what are your all-time New Balance Grails? Let me know down below, I'm very curious to see. If you guys enjoyed this review, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at sgo8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website at seango.ca. Before I end this video, another huge shout out goes out to StockX for making my Grail dreams come true. And until next time, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one.